Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Snyder Stoughton. My name is Mark Snyder. Today we're talking about a couple of subjects I really enjoy: fitness, health, and charity. They're all mixed together. And we're going to be talking in our first segment with the makers of this, LeanSnack. Did I mention we should shut off our cell phones before we start? Did I mention that? I think I did, but we're going to just keep going right through that. See, if you have a BlackBerry, shut it off before a radio or TV show. That's rule number one. Anyway, we're going to talk about LeanSnack in this segment, and it's a product that's just been released, and we're going to talk to the two people that are involved in it, Rob St. Laurent and Eric Goodman. And Rob, welcome to the program.
Oh, thanks for having me.
And do you have your cell phone on?
I don't.
It's kind of a welcoming thing here. We like to do is turn on the cell phones and blast during the show. It's a good thing. And of course, have drinks during the show too. This is very important. You have to hydrate as you go along.
That's right.
So Rob, you know about hydration because you're actually, aren't you a trainer as well?
I am. I'm a certified master trainer. I've been in business for about 15 years now. So, yep.
So if you're a trainer, is it also about nutrition as well when you're training people?
Absolutely. Nutrition is, as they say, it's half the battle, really. Physical fitness is one half, and then what you eat is the other half. You know, they both are part and parcel. So.
Yeah. So if you're training people and you don't know what they're actually eating at home, is it kind of impossible to do that?
Well, we have things like daily food diaries, so we can keep track of what they're eating, and it's sort of on the honesty system. I mean, you have to let us know what you're doing, or you're just going to hurt yourself in the long run. You know, you got to be honest. So
I used to tell my trainer every day. Plain salad, that's what I had, just salad with no dressing when I was eating 4 pizzas. So it didn't actually work.
No.
Yeah, you had to be honest and up front. So now you said you've been doing this 15 years?
Correct.
Did you go to school to learn this?
Yeah, I did. I went to Bridgewater State University. I got my master's degree there in health science, or health promotion actually, with a concentration in exercise science and nutrition.
Now, did you have a personal story? A lot of people who get into exercise science are people who weren't in great shape when they were younger, and
Sure.
Was this a similar story for you?
It is, actually. I was born with a congenital birth defect. It's called pectus excavatum, and it's a concave chest. And for the longest time, the pediatricians didn't know what to do because the surgical corrective method for that hadn't yet been invented. But around that same time, there was a doctor who had pioneered a certain method, and he was working out of the Children's Hospital in Boston. So finally, my pediatrician somehow had gotten wind of this, and he had recommended that we see this specialist at Children's Hospital. And this was back in 1984, I believe, or 85. I was a sophomore in high school, so it's going back a long time. And so I went there for surgery, and I was out for about 2 weeks. It was reconstructive surgery on the sternum of the chest. And you know, since, he recommended, corrective exercise after that. So that's what got me started into Nautilus training when Nautilus was really popular back in the day. And then from there, I gravitated into weight training and bodybuilding. So I've been exercising all told for about 25 years now.
So you bring this to the table when you're talking to people who are coming to see you. You get people who are way out of shape or who have problems and things.
Right.
So you can actually talk to them about it from
from experience, absolutely.
Yeah. So you're also you're a trainer at the Y, right? Do you work at other places as well?
I am self-employed. Yeah, I do freelance, and I wrote this book. So I'm also a published author. Actually, my story is in there as well.
I haven't seen this. Actually, let's put it right over here. It's called FitWorks.
FitWorks, right. That was published in 1997. Can I also interject and say something that...
No, you can't say a word.
Not to get ahead of the game, but people that are interested in this product at whatever point in the future, they will get a book. They get our custom shaker cup that we have in addition to the products. So it's a kit. We're supplying people with a fitness kit, a solution to their problems.
So let's talk a little bit about this book because I've never seen it before. Is this your method of training in a book form?
It is, yeah. It was more encyclopedic in format. So it's sort of, it's a reference book is what it is.
When did you write this?
97, so it's what, almost 15 years ago.
So how long did it take you to write?
A few years. Yeah. A few
So
years.
it's kind of an encyclopedia then. It's not really, this is not a personal journal or
It can be
anything?
used as that. Yeah, there's a journal section in there. Right. But we intend to provide people with tailored support.
So they're not just buying the LeanSnack product, they're buying
They're
your
buying
expertise as well?
They're buying a solution to their problems is what they're buying. So we're going to help them with their diet and also with their fitness program, the whole shebang. So
Well, that's kind of an interesting
Right.
thing. Now, how did you end up hooking up with Eric? Eric Goodman, of course, is next to you.
Right. We met in town and through networking, and I found out about his background, and he actually had a nutrition business in the past called Vitatrition International. It was out of Boston, and he dealt with products and services. Why don't I just defer to the source and let him elaborate?
Yeah, would you like to tell us
Sure.
about yourself, or you want to have him continue?
Oh, no, it's fine. I just wanted to hear what he was going to say there. But actually, my involvement is more in the sales and marketing end of the business. My background comes from Bentley University. They gave me the knowledge and the confidence to go out and to go into my own business. So I always had an interest in health and nutrition. Ever since I was a boy, I was an athlete, and I saw the benefits of nutritional supplementation. So I started the company, but we were not the source. We are the source now. And now that we are the source, so I come to the table with more of a business background and helping Rob design the product and also market it and advertise it and get it out there. And so far, it's been a great road for us. We only just came out with the product, and we're in a national magazine called Vitamin Retailer. It's a top industry magazine in our field, and they actually came to us and wanted to hear more about what we were making. So we were featured on page 36, 37 of that article. And it gives you a little bit more in-depth knowledge of us and the company and the product. But what really interested me about it was the fact that, number one, it was all natural. There's no synthetics, no additives. It's a good combination of carbohydrates, proteins, and good fats.
Now, how did this product come about? Did you folks actually put this together?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. We collaborated on this idea. It started out as one thing and ended up streamlined into
Because there are
LeanSnack.
many powders out there. I mean, if you go to any of these health stores, there are a ton of these kind of products out there.
Right.
What is different about yours?
I wanted to formulate it as a tool to help my clients discipline their eating habits and at the same time be able to burn fat, curb their appetite, and boost their energy levels. And to do that, we designed it with a specific combination of ingredients that we hadn't seen on the market. So what it is it's called a functional food, which is something that, as Eric said, contains carbs, proteins, and fats, but also does more than that. So it's sort of a designer product. So in other words, the driving force behind this particular functional food is green tea extract and CLA, conjugated linoleic acid. And CLA is a form of omega-6 fatty acid. It's a certain chemical form of that. It's produced naturally in ruminant animals, which are grass-feeding animals. The problem nowadays is that since these animals they're not grass-fed, they're grain-fed, they don't produce a lot of this CLA in their gastrointestinal tracts like they used to. So we're not getting it in our diet. There's a dearth of it. What this does is it replaces what people are not getting in their diets each day. So you have the CLA, and then the green tea. Well, Americans don't drink green tea, right? What are we? We're coffee drinkers. Mm-hmm. So we're not getting the benefits that, for instance, the Asian culture is getting from drinking 5 or more cups a day. And furthermore, research has shown that the supplemental form of green tea is more absorbable by the body versus the actual liquid form. So we have clinical amounts of CLA and green tea extract in this product, which is really going to do something for you. It's not watered down, which is why this is a quality product.